Hello, a very warm welcome to Radio Suno Network. This is Karun here with you with a brand new show on Qatar World Cup Football 2022. Kick off with Karun.
As the football lovers across the globe look forward in excitement and anticipation to Qatar for this Football World Cup 2022, let's look at some of the very best teams that shall feature in this World Cup and who are tipped as favorites to win this World Cup. First of all, let's look at Brazil, the Selecao, as they are fondly called by the fans. Brazil are in Group G with informed Switzerland, the Eagles, that's Serbia, and the indomitable Lions, Cameroon. Their style of play is high press and direct football. Brazil are in fact number one favorites to win this World Cup as per pundits and reporters across the globe. The key reason for this is that, they've performed so well over the last 3 years in all their World Cup pre-qualifying matches. All their stars have clicked as a unit, gelled as a unit, and play to win. So Brazil has to be number one team. The coach is Tite, a former international player for Brazil. He's an excellent coach, and he has been one of the main catalysts behind Brazil's exciting performances and victories during the last 3 years, I would say. Now let's look at some of the key players of Brazil. First of all, you have to mention about Neymar Jr., who's a very exciting player and one of the most prominent players of Brazil over the last few years. He plays for Paris Saint-Germain in the French league. Then you have Vinicius Jr., the young, exciting winger of Real Madrid, the Champions League winners of 2022. He's a fantastic player. When you talk about other forwards, then you have Richarlison, who plays for Tottenham Hotspur as a forward in the English Premier League, of course, and Rafinha, who plays as a winger for Barcelona Football Club in La Liga. Then you have Roberto Firmino of Liverpool, magnificent player. So the forward department is pretty good as far as Brazil is concerned, and they must be a very exciting force in this World Cup for sure. In the midfield, Brazil has fabulous Fabinho of Liverpool, then the classy Carlos Casemiro of Manchester United. Aston Villa's Philippe Coutinho is also a very experienced player who can be a handful on his day. Plus Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle United, who is in red-hot form. So midfield is also a pretty strong area for Brazil for sure. Now let's look at the all-important defense of Brazil. You have got Thiago Silva, Rolls-Royce of a defender who plays for Chelsea in English Premier League, and one of the most experienced centre-backs and probably one of the very best defenders of his generation for sure, without a doubt. And alongside him, you got Eder Militao of Real Madrid and Marquinhos of PSG. Both are young, solid defenders. So that's a beautiful wall in front of goalkeeper Alisson Becker, who is probably one of the very best goalkeepers in the world. Plays for Liverpool in English Premier League. And then you have Manchester City's Ederson, who backs up Alisson Becker as second goalkeeper. So there you go, you've got a beautiful Brazilian team, fantastic Brazilian team, who are expected to play well, and I'm sure that they would do well here in Qatar.